Rated M for mature.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Splinter Cell Development Diaries. This week I propose you to talk about level design with Clint Hawking, who's our lead level designer, scriptwriter and creative director. So let's go.
Hello, my name is Clint Hawking. I'm the creative director and the scriptwriter and the lead level designer on Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. So here, for example, I'm looking at part of the map that was most earliest alpha, the very first part of the level, probably of the game that was alpha. This was part of our demo that we showed at E3. And then everything beyond this, into this next area here, is really pretty much completely new. The guard up here, who patrols, tends to get stuck on this stairway at the top, which makes it kind of ugly and confusing. So again, back to the Word document, I make a note about that, pass that on to the level designer, communicate it with the rest of the team. You can see that it's really quite graphically polished. We've got all of the normal mapping, the specular mapping in there. We've got the reflective surfaces. We've got all the shadow lights in. The AIs are all in place, and all their patrols are set. Now it's just a matter of tuning, and that's really the difference between going from a map that's beta to a map that's master. If you're standing at this door over here as Sam, and you're trying to figure out a way to go through this room, you know, player tendency is to wait and look for a certain amount of time, but if that guard is patrolling too slowly and doesn't enter the room fast enough, you're likely to just kind of step right in the door just as he comes around the corner, and that's a really bad setup. So we need to make sure that the player knows in advance that that guard's there. Maybe it's not changing the patrol time. Here's one of his patrol points here. Maybe it's not changing the patrol time, maybe it's changing which side of the patrol he starts on. So instead of, you can see the spline for his patrol path, instead of starting at the top, coming all the way down and doing this, maybe we decide to flop the gameplay so that as you come into the area, he starts here and he follows the spline up. We noticed testers frequently in this area firing a sticky camera up onto this roof over here, and it gives them a very good view of what's going on in this upper deck while they're safe down in the shadows. So that's great. But one of the problems is that the gas on the sticky camera, if it's up there, doesn't have quite enough range to get an NPC. So if you whistle with the sticky camera and attract an enemy over, and he looks up at the sticky camera, and then you spray the gas, the ceiling's too high and the gas won't affect him, and you know it doesn't look good. So the question is, what can we do to lower that ceiling so that we get that gas in range? Or maybe we need to globally adjust the range of the gas so that it has a bit longer range. So we'll have to look at those kinds of problems. It's looking at what the player is doing and how he's trying to solve the problems, and making sure that the things that he expects to happen will happen when he tries to use them.